What's going on, everybody? So, continuing on what we were talking before, all right? How can you restore the Snyderverse? It's simple. I'm going to go ahead and put it down and let you know, because some of you simple-minded people that continue to say, no, it cannot and it needs a reboot. No, it doesn't. I'm going to stop you right there, because the DCEU did not need a reboot, all right? It just needed to connect and continue. Let me repeat that. It needed to connect and continue, okay? Simple-minded people would not understand of a bigger, greater scale of a cinematic universe, all right? Now, bear with me, okay? The same way that Marvel did the whole MCU thing and it built it up and it led to Endgame is the same thing that we need and we needed in the DCEU, now DCU. How? All the pieces are right before you, all right? Very simple. How? This is how I would go about. If I was to be left in charge, I have the idea. I'm actually going to put it out there. I actually made this video a few months ago. And if you check on my feed, you'll see the video that I said how you can continue and how things would develop and unite, and everything will be on a big scale. And you know what I see? That people, not only they don't want change, but they're scared of change because they're so used to the MCU toxic formula. And why do I say toxic? Because everybody thinks that everything has to be like Marvel. A Jurassic World movie comes out, it has to be like the MCU. A Transformers movie comes out, it has to be the MCU. Everything has to come out and be just like it. No, it doesn't. That's the beauty of movies, because you have a variety. Simple-minded people can't even understand a simple movie of Joker. It's about a person that gets pushed to the limit, life tries you, and you end up, boom, exploding and becoming the person that it pushed you to be. So society pushed you to become that character, as in the stories. You get what I'm saying? Now look, this is what I would do, right? If I was to be like, look, here you go. You're running the DCU now. Boom. First thing I would do, fire James Gunn. Second, call everybody that was on board with Zack Snyder, including Zack Snyder himself, David Ayer, Patty Jenkins, right? The guy that did Aquaman. Have them all sit down and be like, here's the plan. This is what I need you guys to do as the directors. That's your job as a director. You put all the ideas that I have here in this bubble and you make them work. Oh, but we don't know. That's your problem. You solve it. That's why you're the director. That's what I'm bringing you, because I like the vision that you have. Now, this is what I would do, all right? This is the interesting, chunky part. Sit back and relax, all right? Because I'm about to shut all you haters up. And all you Zack Snyder supporters, restore the Snyderverse. Hell yeah, restore the Snyderverse. Release the air cut, because everything is there what we want. We're the paying consumer. We want and we're demanding what we want. You're not going to come here, mix and throw away everything. That's just stupid foolishness. So here we go. This is what I would do, all right? And I'm giving away free ideas. This is it. So anybody at DC, inside WB, if you like it, contact me, hit me up. I'll be glad to sit down and chop it up with you some more, all right? Phase 1, it will contain 7 films. 1, Man of Steel. 2, Batman, which we never got. 3, Wonder Woman. We already got that. 4, Flash, to introduce him. 5, Aquaman, to introduce him. Cyborg, to introduce him. And 7, Green Lantern, to introduce him. That's phase 1, right? Phase 2, 8 films. How? Cyborg 2, Green Lantern 2, Wonder Woman 2, not 1984, all right? Because that was trash. Aquaman 2, Flash 2, Man of Steel 2, Batman 2, leading, right? Batman versus Superman, to end the feud between both and lead to the next phase, all right? Now we're entering phase 3 in the DCU, all right? It contains 8 films. Batgirl, not the shit that we were going to get before. Birds of Prey, not the trash we already got. Gotham City Sirens, Wonder Woman 3, Aquaman 3, Cyborg 3, The Flash 3, Green Lantern 3. You already have phase 3, and you're introducing and you're continuing, and you just finished the trilogy. You see where I'm going to? All right. Phase 4 contains 8 films. David Ayer Suicide Squad. David Ayer Suicide Squad 2. Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 1, what we already got. In Justice League Part 1, Zack Snyder, Justice League Part 2, Nightmare Timeline. In Justice League Part 2, Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 3, in Justice League Part 3. There you have Phase 4. Phase 5 is where we're at right now. We could have been Black Adam, what we just got. We're getting Shazam, all right? Shazam 2. But at the time I did this, whatever. But you have now Shazam, all right? And then now you have what they're adding, Blue Beetle, all right? So, along with that, you have Black Adam 2, Shazam 2, Blue Beetle 2, Batgirl 2. You're done with Phase 5. Now, this is the beautiful conclusion of the DCU. All right? Phase 6, all right, leads to the epic 3-part Final Crisis. All right? So you have Final Crisis, Black Adam 3, Shazam 3, Blue Beetle 3, Batgirl 3, Final Crisis 2, and Final Crisis 3. And there, overall, you see, simple-minded people, you see how big and massive the DCU could be. It would be 10 times bigger than Endgame. That's the goal, what I'm trying to push and I'm trying to say. We do not need a reboot. We do not need to recast. We do not need to start from scratch. Everything is there. The key, the puzzle, everything is right before you. The only problem we have is poor leadership. We don't have a person that's in charge. And when we did, he's gone. It was Zack Snyder. Because Zack Snyder had a vision. But WB kept on getting in the way and kept on, let's change this, let's change that. No, just let the directors do what they're doing. All right? And that right there would have been the epic Snyderverse, including the stuff we're getting now. You see what I'm saying? You want to talk about recast? Shoot, recast Batgirl. I'm glad that movie got canceled. We don't need stuff like that. You see how it all connects? It all would have been amazing. And that right there is just me thinking of how can we do it on a big scale. It's all right there. I just said it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And as always, I'm still sticking to it. Boycott WB. You know why? Because again, take a stand firm. They don't want to give you, the consumer, what you really want. You, the paying customer. They don't want to give you what you want. It's time to speak with your wallet and speak loud. And all you anti-Snyder fans, enjoy your moment. Enjoy it. Because the same way they switched the table on us, don't believe that they won't do it on you also. We're talking about DC. We're talking about WB. A dirty company. They'll do you wrong. If they done directors, they done the fans, they'll do anybody wrong. But here's the ideas. That's all the ideas I just gave right now. Go ahead, drop your comments, all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support, all that good stuff. And as always, till next time.